Hi, welcome to my, well, this room has got multi-purposes. It's kind of like a Zen room, a meditation room, but it's also a den. It's also a spare bedroom. Actually, you can put a queen-size bed in here. It's a library. If I shift the camera around, you can see it's got a couple books in it. Quite a few. But right now, I've been using it a lot just for relaxing, drinking my morning cup of tea. It's kind of a reflective place. It's a room where I can come in when I get up at 6 in the morning. My tea is steeping. I usually sit here and most of the time I just relax. I try to discover self. This video is about finding self and losing self. One of the things I've been learning lately is the best way to find self is by giving up self. Now think about that while I take a sip of green tea. What does that mean to you? Finding self by giving up self. One of the principles of the discipline of Zen, and this is not a video about advocating any one practice, because I've looked into several, dozens of them, because that's what Live Life 365 and Mike Foster is about, is discovering what makes the world go round, but what is best for self. And in finding self, I've learned through the years that you gotta give up some of self, and to me that means reducing your existence down to the moment. This moment right here, this moment right there, but now it's gone. To try to find that essence, that moment, and live in it is one of the secrets, one of the keys. George Carlin, though, a segue into something funny. George Carlin had a bit back in the 70s where he'd say, "Oh, here comes. What is that? Oh, here comes a moment, and here it comes. There it goes. You missed it." Something like that. God rest his soul, and cut me a break if I didn't do it as well. But that's basically the essence. And George Carlin, in a comedic way, had it down. Finding self by losing self. But why is it important to find self? And why is it important to lose self? To me, it's the key to what I've been advocating on Live Life 365. And that is that we, each of us, each of ourselves, individual people, can not only change our lives, make them better, but maybe make them just understanding to yourself, because life is not always going to be good, or seldom is going to be good and happy and wonderful. The key is understanding that, and the key is dealing with it, coping, making the best out of it, taking change that is unpleasant and turning it into something that you can learn from, lemonade out of lemons. The key is understanding that each of us, once we find our true essence, ourself, can make a lot of changes in our own self. Don't look for someone else to change you. I mean, I'm Mike Foster. I have Live Life 365, but I'm just here to help. Everything that I always advocate, everything that I've said since day one, is that you have the key, yourself. So it's up to you to find out what makes you tick. It's up to you to find out how to lose your own self to find yourself. And then the next step after that, at least my belief, is that if each of us does everything that we can to change ourselves, then we can change the world. That's a big, big, big project, and it's a large concept. But it's not as big as you think. Because if you do the little things, by losing self to help find self, by finding a practice that you like, and the practice doesn't have to be meditation, it doesn't have to be yoga, it can be just exercising, it could be just finding that quiet moment, like here in my reflection room, 5 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. finding yourself will get you to the next step on being everything that you can, living your life every day in every way. And hopefully, eventually, if we all want to really change ourselves and the world, we can. Think about that. Peace.